Good evening and welcome to Community with me, Melissa Sandfield. I have two very exciting guests today in studio. Today is June 3rd and we're moving right into the summer. We have June gloom here, but we have some bright and talented guests here tonight that are going to let us know what they're doing to benefit our community. And first, I would like to welcome Miss Laura Herzog.
Hi.
How are you?
Great, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Great. I want you to tell me all about your organization.
I'm the founder of Honoring Our Fallen. We are a 100% volunteer organization, and our organization is dedicated to serving the families of our nation's fallen police, fire, military. I was a community relations, public affairs officer, and that's how it all started. Our main focus is on the military and making sure that the families know that they have a place to turn.
Right. So when did it start, your nonprofit?
Everything starts somewhere. Freedom has many, many faces for me, but it all started on the 10th of November, 2009. Lance Corporal Justin Swanson, 21 years old from Anaheim, was killed in Helmand Province, Afghanistan. And I wear a tag with his picture around my neck every day. And I wear a bracelet with his name and his information. Again, everything starts somewhere, I believe, in life. And for me, Justin lit the flame that has now become Honoring Our Fallen.
Wow.
And so at that time, it wasn't Honoring Our Fallen. It was Laura Herzog working as a community relations officer at a base. And I finished my 2-year government contract there and started Honoring Our Fallen right away.
Right.
And we became a nonprofit organization on the 27th of April, 2011.
Oh, wow.
So
That's
we're just a
wonderful.
baby.
Just a baby. Well, you're
Yeah.
doing a lot of great things. Your website, we can look at that. Your website has a lot of very touching and moving pictures. If I don't really have anybody in my family that's in the military, so I think those of us that are just straight civilians, we have a disconnect.
Yeah.
And there's something that should bring us, bring this to the forefront for us. We see it on the news, but it doesn't mean anything really unless you know that person.
We don't see enough of it on the news. I'm very happy for, Caitlyn Jenner, that he found himself or where he wanted to be.
Right.
But I think that as our media, we lose focus. We lose focus on what's happening in the community. I'm a 3-time cancer survivor. The American Cancer Society is doing major things in the community. There's tons of people and organizations that are doing major things to impact the lives of those that live in our community, and we're all focused on what I think is just ridiculous nonsense.
Right.
But that's a whole nother subject. We don't hear enough of it on the news. California is home to the largest number of our military members that have paid the ultimate sacrifice since September 11, 2001.
Wow.
574 members of our military that had a home of record right here in this state. So they were our neighbors. They were
Right.
people that lived right down the street from us. And back a little bit to the media thing. These families don't want to be publicized all over
Right.
the news either. But I think that what's important is that we need to remember we just passed Memorial Day. For a lot of people, Memorial Day is the kickoff of summer. It's a day to barbecue. These men and women that have paid the ultimate sacrifice, they want us to barbecue.
Right.
That's what America's about.
Right.
They want us to celebrate our freedom. But we do need to pause and remember that that's a day, one day. It started out as Decoration Day all the way back in the Civil War. One day where we as a nation are to come together and
Right.
remember those that have taken their last breath defending our freedom.
Right. That's so true. I actually saw you on KTLA on Channel 5 with Gail on Memorial Day. So tell me what you did on Memorial Day. I saw, but let the viewers know.
Okay, well, I had been working with the Rosie Riveter Foundation in the city of Long Beach for close to 11 months to get the right of entry to a park. And Rosie the Riveter Park is in Long Beach. It's the corner of Clark and Conant, right next to Boeing, right off the 405 freeway. Mm-hmm. And I wanted to, one of the things that I've heard from family after family is they don't want to be your charity case.
Right.
They don't want you to, they want you to remember.
Right.
They want you to remember that their son, their daughter, their father, their spouse pay the ultimate sacrifice for the freedoms that we have.
Right.
So we wanted to build a wall, a memorial wall that would list the names of all of our fallen service members from September 11, 2001 all the way until today.
Wow.
And leave room, unfortunately, for those that will pay the ultimate sacrifice in the days and months and years to come. And so you can see on our website, there's a picture of the wall with ivy. The ivy's gone. There is no more ivy on that wall. Because on Memorial Day, we held a groundbreaking ceremony. We had active duty military members, police
wow.
officers, firefighters, families of the fallen out there. And we went out there for about 3 hours it took, and we removed approximately 1,300 lineal feet of ivy that had that was growing on a wall.
Right.
So the guys came out and they cut with a chainsaw down that and just rolled the ivy right off the wall.
Wow.
It was breathtaking for me because I really didn't think it was going to come off that quickly.
Really?
And it was going to be that easy. But and we planned it very, very short notice. We didn't get all the final legal paperwork done until Thursday, the 21st of May.
Wow.
And it was at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Right.
So here I have Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then I got Monday morning is Memorial Day. And I'm thinking, I don't care if there's 3 people out there.
Right.
I don't care if there's 2. Someone's going to be out there with me.
Right.
And we're going to take this ivy down, and we're going to do it on this day because I know those guys were just cheering us on up in heaven.
Right.
You know, we're going to take this, we're going to put our hands to work on
Right.
Memorial Day. And then we're going to go barbecue and have fun with our friends and family. But
Right.
first, we're going to do the groundbreaking for this wall, and the wall will be unveiled, the completed wall, Memorial Day 2016.
Oh, cool. That's wonderful. I mean, it looked like you had the whole thing planned for a long time. It came off really well on television.
Thank you, Gail Anderson.
Thank you,
Yes,
Gail
yes.
Anderson. Gail's doing a lot of good things. She goes out to a lot of great things that are going on in the community, and she even went to Magic Mountains recently. So she has a lot of fun. But she had a great day with you. I think she spent quite a while with you.
Yeah, she was there with me I got there to set up at 5:30, and she was there, and she didn't leave until about noon, and we really had a great time talking, laughing, crying.
Yes.
You know, we had some families out there, and we shared moments, you know, the good, the bad, and that's what it's about for
Right.
us as an organization, is to walk alongside of these families as they seek to find a new normal. Their
Right.
normal will never be the same.
No.
You know, I can't pretend to understand. I didn't lose a husband. I didn't lose a son. I didn't lose anyone active in our military or police or fire. But my life forever changed serving those families. And I knew then that I believe that everything happens for a reason. And I believe that 2-year contract that I had at the base, I was supposed to learn what I learned there, which I did. And I have dedicated the rest of the time that I have here on this earth to serving the families of our fallen.
Wow. And on that note, that's beautiful. We're going to take a little break, and we're going to come right back with Laura.
Are you a diabetic? Need some energy? Need to quench your thirst? Try Pitbull Sugar-Free Energy Drink, the only energy drink named suitable for diabetics by the American Diabetic Association. And it's now available with no calories, no carbs, no sugar, and no fat, and a smooth, natural blend of energy, vitamins, and minerals. Need to quench your thirst? Try Pitbull Sugar-Free Energy Drink, the only energy drink named suitable for diabetics by the American Diabetic Association. And it's now available with no calories, no carbs, no sugar, and no fat, and a smooth, natural blend of energy, vitamins, and minerals. Pitbull Sugar-Free Energy Drink is the healthiest, best-tasting energy drink around. For more information and online ordering with free shipping, please visit hiphopbev.com. Remember, Pitbull Sugar-Free Energy Drink, suitable for diabetics, great for everyone.
Okay, we are back with Honoring Our Fallen, and Laura is giving us a lot of great information and things that we can do as volunteers, which I always promote volunteerism everywhere for any organization, not just my charity of choice, but every charity. They thrive off of volunteers. So tell us what someone would have to do to volunteer, and give us like a few of the duties that they may have to do, what they can look forward to.
Well, we are a 100% volunteer organization. I founded this organization back in 2011, and I am a volunteer. We rely on volunteers. We can't do it alone. We have multiple programs and services. So I don't really, I know that you said, a couple different things that you can do, but really it's a matter of you coming to us and sharing what you would like to do.
Right.
Maybe there's a program or an idea that we're not doing that, someone would bring to us. We send birthday gifts and Christmas gifts to Children of the Fallen across the United States.
Wow.
So we need help collecting toys, packing toys. We need help, in the office, secretarial stuff. There's all kinds of needs. You can contact me. If you go to our website, honoringourfallen.org, hit the Contact Us button. You can reach out to us. We have a run walk coming up. We're looking for volunteers for that. That's on Saturday, August the 1st, called Force Multiplier. We have partnered with a nonprofit organization, the Jonas Project, and they serve our veterans that are trying to start their own businesses. And so the money will be split between both of our organizations. So you can register. The link to register for the run walk August 1st at Cerritos College is on our website as well.
Okay.
And then we are looking for volunteers to help us. We have a beautiful opportunity. Timmins Volkswagen in Long Beach has donated a 2016 Volkswagen Jetta to us.
Oh, wow.
And so we are raffling off that car. We need to sell 1,000 tickets. 1,000 tickets, $100 each. And each ticket holder will have a 1 in 1,000 chance of winning a car, which is pretty good odds,
It's
right?
really good odds.
And so you can get the information. It is against the law in the state of California for us to sell the ticket online because you cannot conduct a raffle online.
Right.
But you can contact us and we can process a credit card through our credit card terminal.
Right.
So cash, check, or credit card. Purchase your ticket. We will be doing the drawing on Saturday, November the 21st. At our classic car show and our car cruise, which is held in
wow.
Long Beach. And in the event that we do not sell 1,000 tickets, the winner will receive 8% of the total ticket sales.
Okay.
So, but I'm pretty confident, especially those listening here, that we'll have a line of people waiting to buy their $100 ticket. And,
Right.
It's a tax deductible donation either way. So how can you lose?
Right.
You get a $100 tax deductible donation, and with your donation, you have a 1 in 1,000 chance of winning a car. So
Right.
it's a win-win.
Right, it is. Well, that's wonderful. Give us your information. How do we find you?
We have Honoring Our Fallen Facebook, Honoring Our Fallen Twitter. Our website is honoringourfallen.org. My cell phone number is area code 714-904-0253.
Okay. And when you say what I want to say is sometimes, like, I deal with a particular charity, other items are needed. You know what I mean? Like hygiene products,
yeah.
things like that.
Yes, absolutely. So we have a number of programs and services. So we have a widow's retreat, siblings retreat, mother's
wow.
retreat, father's retreat. So we have businesses and companies that will donate in-kind makeup items or hair products to go in the goodie bags for our retreat. We have our next retreat is our father's retreat coming up at the end of this month. Then we have a widow's retreat in September, the weekend of September 11th. So if it's and we always need toys. So and it's not just toys. The hardest thing that we have a hard time getting donations for is for our older kids, the kids that are from age 12 to age 17. Everybody wants to buy for the little kids.
Right.
So even, acts or this, hygiene items or crafts things and things like that, things that you would buy for a teenager in your own family, we need. So it's not just money, but in-kind items and time.
Right.
If you have time to give, we need people that are willing to donate their time and their
Right.
talent to
And
us.
their talent, yes. Yes, I know a lot of people, but I don't know a lot of people who volunteer. So I think it's important that everyone gives back something, especially to those who have helped us keep the freedom that we have every day. And we don't
Right.
even think about it, and we think that it's something that we're entitled to, and it's really not.
You're right, we don't, and neither did I. Working at a base, reporting to a general officer, understanding that we were at war, understand that men and women were dying, I unlike, and see, I think that the other problem that we have, and this is kind of skipping around a little bit, but many of our young adults now were babies on those September 11th, 2001.
Right.
They didn't watch the TV. They didn't watch those planes crashing into those towers. They didn't, their world didn't stop like ours did. I remember where I was. I was in the city of Cyprus, driving down Catella Avenue with my 2 boys in the car. You know, we remember it like it was yesterday. But they don't. So back to what I was saying, I even working at the base for the short time that I did, before November the 10th, 2009. So I started at the base in March and then in November. So for that period of time, again, like I said, watching soldiers deploy, watching them come home, understanding that we were at war. But not until I sat in that living room with that mom after she had been told on the 10th of November 2009, right before Thanksgiving, that her son was never coming home. And I will tell you that it was like a slap in the face, even to me. I didn't know her. I didn't know him. But, you know, I took my freedom for granted.
Right.
And I took the liberties, I took everything for granted. Nah, not after that day.
Right.
And I think that, you know, we all, we all need to pause and remember. We all need to figure out how, you know, and everybody has their belief, or they have, you know, something that they're passionate about. But I say to each of you that are watching this, whether it's Families of the Fallen and you want to get involved with us, get involved. If it's cancer, go get involved. If it's child leukemia, if it's, you know, whatever, AIDS, whatever it is, go get passionate about it and go make an impact in the community.
Right. Right.
Because that's what it's about.
That's what it's about.
Because we need to remember that our reward is not here on this earth. Our reward is in heaven.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
You could have interviewed yourself. You didn't need me today. You're doing a great job. I mean, everything that you're saying is so true, and I'm being informed actually as we speak. You know, I'm trying to understand what it is that these families go through and what it is that the families need. And basically they need to know that the American citizens are behind behind the families.
Well, and some of them will say, you know, especially as the 2-year angel anniversary, the 3 years, the 4 years, the 5 years, you get to those years, and I've heard them say many a times, the crowd gets smaller and smaller.
Yeah.
Because we all of us, I mean, I have a life with my husband and my family. We all have lives, and so we all get back busy,
right,
you know, in our lives, and we forget.
We do.
And that's why I'm hoping, and I'll circle right back to that wall. You know, I'm hoping that wall will be another place. We have families that we serve that live right here in the community, but their son was married, or you know, their daughter was married, or whatever the case, and their loved one is laid to rest at Arlington National Cemetery, or at a cemetery far up north in Sacramento,
right,
or in Texas, or in another state. And their son's or daughter's birthday or their husband's birthday comes, this wall will be a place that they can come and they can lay a flower at that name. They can do a rubbing of that name, because they can't at a moment's notice get on an airplane and fly to Arlington National Cemetery.
Right.
But they can get in the car and they can drive over to Long Beach to Rosie the Riveter Park, and they can see that name on that wall.
Wow, that's amazing.
And that's really what they want. They want to know that the world doesn't forget, that the world doesn't take their freedom for granted.
Right. It's true. I'm guilty too. I got to do my part and do better, and I'll definitely keep all the families in my prayers.
No, you did. You reached out to us. So
yeah,
thank you.
I didn't hesitate. I was like emailing you like as soon as I saw it, and I was like, I have to get her here, because the tenacity that you have for your organization is amazing. Sometimes people start things and they're like, oh yeah, I have a nonprofit, it's over there somewhere, but you're really hands-on and you're really working with it yourself, and that's amazing. I did have a question. When we have our soldiers that come back from war, do you have resources for them as well?
No.
But if they come to you, you're able to guide them into the right direction possibly?
Yeah, if an active duty military member reached out to us, or even a veteran, and they had a question, or they needed a resource, because we do what we do, we know who can help them.
Oh, yes.
But it is not in our mission. It is not in our vision. It is not in our bylaws. We are specifically dedicated to serving families, surviving families of our fallen active duty police, fire, and military.
Okay.
So if they don't fit within that bubble, then it, not that we don't care, but it's not our mission and it's not our vision.
Okay.
So we would refer them to the, it depends on if they're wounded, to the Silver Star. There's a Silver Star organization, nonprofit, that serves our wounded, and things like that.
Right.
So we would refer them to an organization, or many places that we send people to are to their closest VFW or their closest American Legion post.
Okay.
Because that's a great resource, because there's veterans there, and those veterans are experienced with what these veterans are going through.
Right.
So we direct them that way.
Okay. And the last thing that I wanted to ask you about, well, I complained about traffic coming up La Brea, poor me, but you drove from Camp Pendleton and you had a very special day in Camp Pendleton. So can you tell us about that?
Yeah, we were honored to support the unit memorial for the 469 Vengeance. Those are the Marines that died in Nepal on the humanitarian effort. So we were able to support the unit memorial. The unit memorial is, the families are there and the families are included and awards are presented. But the focus of the unit memorial is a memorial for the Marines,
Yes.
or for the soldiers, or for the airmen. It's because they grieve too. Those were
Yes.
their brothers in arms. And so
Right.
we were honored to support the unit memorial today in a small way that we could. And yes, I did just make it up here just in time, but they were gracious, and I told the family readiness officers that I was working with, I gotta hurry, I gotta make it to LA for an interview.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, so
I'm glad
it
you
was.
made
I
it.
was honored to. I'm always honored when we're called upon, just to do our part, because
Right.
that's what it's about. It's not about being in the front. It's not about being in the spotlight, but it's
Right.
about doing our part.
Right. Okay. Well, give us your information one more time.
Okay, it's honoringourfallen.org is our website. And you can follow us on Facebook, on Twitter, both Honoring Our Fallen. And my name is Laura Herzog, and my cell phone number is area code 714-904-0253.
Okay. And Honoring Our Fallen needs you. They need me. Volunteering, I always want to say volunteerism. Volunteering is a great thing, and we should all find a little bit of time to give back out of our busy lives, because our military, they're doing so much for us. When our eyes are closed and we're sleeping, they're up working. They're up saving other countries, not even just us. They're working to save others all around the world. America is a very, very powerful place, and we have the best military in the world, and we should back them.
And not only our military, I think that it's important that we remember right now the LAPD, Pasadena PD, all our surrounding agencies. Those guys are up all night. Those women are up all night. They leave families at home, and they put on a badge and they go out there to protect our communities.
Yes.
And, we see good and bad, Are there good cops? Yes. Are there bad cops? Yes. But there's good and bad in everything. And I think that what we need to do is we need to remember all of those that protect and serve. Those firefighters that, that go jumping off of sides of buildings.
They go in when we're running out.
I saw in the news the other day that are like trying to climb down a chimney to catch this lady that had fallen down the bed.
Yes,
Did you see that
I saw
on the news
that.
and shit,
Yeah.
Going in there, they go above and beyond because they live a life of service. And so I
Yes.
think that we need to remember all those that serve.
Yes, I agree. Okay, well, let me thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
And you are more than welcome to come back anytime you are ready.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
And so we want to make sure we support Honoring Our Fallen, and that's .org. We'll be right back with our second guest.
Are you a diabetic? Need some energy? Need to quench your thirst? Try Pitbull Sugar-Free Energy Drink, the only energy drink named suitable for diabetics by the American Diabetic Association. And it's now available with no calories, no carbs, no sugar, and no fat, and a smooth, natural blend of energy, vitamins, and minerals. Need to quench your thirst? Try Pitbull Sugar-Free Energy Drink, the only energy drink named suitable for diabetics by the American Diabetic Association. And it's now available with no calories, no carbs, no sugar, and no fat, and a smooth, natural blend of energy, vitamins, and minerals. Pitbull Sugar-Free Energy Drink is the healthiest, best-tasting energy drink around. For more information and online ordering with free shipping, please visit hiphopbev.com. Remember, Pitbull Sugar-Free Energy Drink, suitable for diabetics, great for everyone.
Baby, thank you. Drive safe. Laura's leaving, and we're glad that she came in. She enlightened us on a lot of great things. She has a great nonprofit. And so next we're going to move right along to a friend of mine. We've been friends, oh my God, I don't want to tell my age, but we've been friends since we were about 7 or 8 years old, all the way from elementary school. Yeah. And we used to walk to the bus stop almost together, going up Cimarron over in the like in the USC area. Wow. You remember that? And so I'm going to let him introduce himself. Tell us who you are.
Legendary.
And shake my hand.
Indeed.
Legendary is here.
Character.
He's here, and we went to school together, and he reached out, and I said, you gotta come on the show. You gotta tell me all the great things that you're doing. So tell us all about it, Legendary.
Well, currently, I have been working on novels over the years. It started back in my Soul Brother dancing days.
Yes.
And I used to write little stories and stuff for my friends for the tour bus when we was bored going through the states. And cats was like digging it. So, you know, it was always, you know, stirring in my head. And then finally, you know, people reached out, kept, you know, over the years, man, you know, when's the next book? When's the next book? And I was like, man, you know, let me do this. Let me really buckle down and get serious.
Right.
So I wrote this one, actually, the first book I wrote on the tour bus when I was 18, Young Lokes on the West Side.
Oh, I remember the Young Lokes.
Young Lokes on the West Side. It actually takes place in this community.
Yes.
You know, the setting is in this community. And they threw it out. So I just threw that out to get a little buzz going, stir up a little noise, you know, let people know I was coming.
Right.
And I'll be dropping my new book, Everyday Hustling, next week.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
So where can we find your book?
OverTheEdgeBooks.com and Amazon.com.
Oh, wow. Was it hard to get on those Over the Edge and Amazon?
No, because when I first started writing these books years ago, the guy I'm with the company with, he was always encouraging me to write, you know, stuff. So I used to do little articles for rap pages and Source and little things like that. So I was always, you know, honing in on my skills.
Okay.
You know.
Wow. So have the names been changed to protect the innocent?
Pretty much.
Am I in this book?
Here, no, you will probably be in the next one though, because it takes place at the junior high school we went to. So, and walking to the school bus. That's how the book starts off, actually.
Wow.
Walking to the school bus, catch that yellow bus at 6 in the morning. And, yeah, that's how we're doing that.
This is great. This is wonderful because we went to 36th Street School, right?
You went to 36 too? I didn't know you went to 36.
See,
but see, I only went there 1 year. I went to Holy Name first for 5 years. Then I went to Dominic conned me into coming to 36 so I could have free dress.
Free dress.
Yeah, because we had to wear uniforms. But everybody wear uniforms now.
Yeah,
so
right?
It's like, man.
Yeah, I went out and bought my baby all these clothes when I was in New York because I was like, she going to be fresh to death in kindergarten. And then I found out a couple of days ago they're going to have to wear uniforms. I'm like, what?
Yeah, right.
So now where's she going to go? I got to find some place for her to go. But anyways, back to you. It's not about me. So then we went to Nobel together, right?
Yes.
And then we went to Hamilton together, right?
Yes.
So we went to school for quite some time, and so we know a lot of the same people.
Exactly.
So in this book, I mean, I think are you thinking about having a book signing somewhere where we can all get together? That would give us all a great reason to get together.
I'm having a couple of them coming out. But just kind of like I said, getting the buzz with this book first, which is doing now because John Singleton picked it up.
Oh, wow.
And he's using this as a reference for his new TV show called Snowfall coming out.
Oh, really?
Yes, so all the actors have been reading that book and to get them ready and prepare for their roles.
Really?
Yeah, it's heavy.
Oh, it is.
It's heavy.
It's so heavy, I can't even hold it. I can hardly hold it up. So how long did it take you from the first thought that you said, I'm going to write a book and I'm going to have it published? Tell me about that process. Take me through that process.
Okay, when I first wrote the book, like I said, I wrote it for the Cats on Tour. And it was like, oh man, I'm digging this. So all
And
of a
what
sudden,
year was that?
88.
88.
All of a sudden, everybody started calling me the next Donald Goines and Iceberg Slim. And like, I really didn't even know who they were at that time.
Right.
So I looked them up, started seeing like, okay, I see, what they say, but, that was their period, my period.
Right.
So I actually walked up to their publishing company, Holloway House, and just on the notion, people were calling me the next Donald Goines and Iceberg Slim. So I walked up there, I was like, yes, I'm legendary. I'm the next Iceberg Slim and Donald Goines. And the dude kind of looked at me. He said, you know what? I like you. He said, but I want you to be something different. I want you to be your own guy. So when you're legendary, come back at me. And I always kept that in the back of my head.
Really?
Yeah. So when Over the Edge books, it's been going for a while. And then the guy reached out to me and was like, man, you still writing? I was like, yeah, I got some heat. And he was like, man, let me just put your old stuff out again. And I was like, cool. So like I said, he just threw that out there. And it's making noise.
So when did this come out, actually?
January.
Oh, it just came out. It's a baby.
Yeah, it's a baby. That's why he's the next book wasn't supposed to come out till like December. But
And it'll be out next
doing
month.
So good, they had to push that up.
Really? So how far do you see yourself going in the writing, in the realm of the writer?
Oh, it's a done deal because I have my own style, my own voice, and it's just I'm like the writer of the new millennium. Like you say, you have Iceberg, like I said, those are the only names pretty much mentioned. So to have my name mentioned with those guys, I'm gonna roll with that jacket.
Right.
But I see now, like for our time period, like I'm the urban experience writer for our time period. So I'm gonna be here for a while because I already got like 7 books. Like we're already prepared.
Really?
Yeah.
So this is from like Hamilton days? No.
No, those are actually early days, like from Pop Warner football, Wilshire days. That's when Pasture was still existing. That's Pasture Junior High in there. Up to like maybe I think they go to Fairfax and Uni in that book.
Really?
Yeah. So it's there. Actually, this book right here is gonna go until they're grown because fortunately, I've had a cool life. I don't have like that story. Even though I grew up in the hood, I don't have a story where all my friends are locked up or dead.
Right.
Like even the ones that's banging, you know what I'm saying? They're still here, like alive on the streets, no 20 years in jail, and they're all doing righteous things now. So I can see that I can't wait to get to part 2 and part 3 of that book, and really take it to where it's supposed to be.
Do you have the name of that book yet?
Part 2 is gonna be called Still Loking Up. And part 3, I just might call it the Young Locs Trilogy.
Wow.
I haven't decided yet. But
Little tidbits, sipping tea.
Yes. I'm very, because kind of like the premise that started that book, I was watching this movie, Once Upon a Time in America. And it started with, De Niro and James Woods and all them was little. And they grew up, up into politics when they were they were old.
Right.
So I was like, wow, I'm going to do that. You know what I'm saying? For our community, because if you're gonna live that life, I'm gonna show you how to do it right.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, on that note, we're gonna take a break and we're gonna come back with Legendary. We'll be right back.
Are you a diabetic? Need some energy? Need to quench your thirst? Try Pitbull Sugar-Free Energy Drink, the only energy drink named suitable for diabetics by the Diabetic Association. And it's now available with no calories, no carbs, no sugar, and no fat, and a smooth, natural blend of energy, vitamins, and minerals. Need to quench your thirst? Try Pitbull Sugar-Free Energy Drink, the only energy drink named suitable for diabetics by the American Diabetic Association. And it's now available with no calories, no carbs, no sugar, and no fat, and a smooth, natural blend of energy, vitamins, and minerals. Pitbull Sugar-Free Energy Drink is the healthiest, best tasting energy drink around. For more information and online ordering with free shipping, please visit hiphopbev.com. Remember, Pitbull sugar-free energy drink, suitable for diabetics, great for everyone.
Okay, we are back with Legendary, and we have a shot of his book cover. Yes?
Yes.
Tell us what that is.
Okay, yeah, this is the next book that's dropping right here, Everyday Hustling. This is my baby right here. This is the showstopper. It's showtime now.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is serious. We have a lot of special guests in that book. We have like a young Ice-T in there. We have New Edition in there. Lusky from Soul Train is in that book. Yeah, that's a good one, right? Uncle Jam's Army. So it's going to be real nostalgic, you know? It's there riding a school bus, you know, in the time it was busing.
Right.
Happening.
Yes.
So, yeah, so it's a real nostalgic book right there. I really like that one.
And so when you have the book and you've written all of these things, how much of it is fiction, made up? How many names have you changed? Like, would someone look at the book and say, "Oh, Legendary is talking about me"?
It's fiction. Somebody gave me a title the other day. They said fact-based fiction. That's a new title now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's a new thing now. So it was like,
Fact-based fiction.
Yeah, this girl told me, she's like, yeah, your books are fact-based fiction. I was like, oh, for real? Okay. So that's what it is.
Right.
Yeah, so, I base it loosely on characters. Like, my third book, Hip Hop Love Story, like, everybody in the book is real except for the main characters.
Really?
Yes.
So is this, when you write your book, is it like you're the main character and everybody's moving around you, or are you kind of like behind the scenes, like telling the story, like reading or giving us the story that you saw? You know what I mean? Like,
each book is different, so I want to give you a different flavor for each book. So,
Okay.
for instance, Young Lokes is narrated by the co-star Travis. Mm-hmm. Doobie the Hustler in Everyday Hustling, he's telling a story in first person.
is
Hip Hop Love Story, I'm telling the story
Okay.
about the golden era of hip hop, pretty much, but still a love story because it's got to be marketable. You know, I know you don't want a 300-page book just on hip hop dancers.
right.
You know, so so each book is different.
So is Doobie the Doobie? Is the real Doobie?
No.
It's not the real Doobie?
And it's funny because the book was already Doobie. So now we get best friends.
Because I saw you with Doobie one time, and I'm like,
That's what I was just talking to when you was coming in.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So he's now in the book because I had to put him in there.
Really?
So now he's a sweet man in the book.
Oh.
So I couldn't have two Doobies. It's too confusing.
Right.
So so he's actually the sweet man in the book. I just threw him in there because he had to go in there.
Doobie.
Yeah.
Doobie is
so
legendary,
exactly.
too.
So when you see stuff like that, you be like, sweet man, and there's just certain things he says, like certain
Right.
phrases. You're gonna be like, oh, wait a minute, that's Doobie. So
That's Doobie.
so fact-based
Okay.
fiction.
Fact-based fiction.
Yeah.
All right, and you have some flyers over here.
Yes, and this is the real deal. You know, after all the other stuff is said and done, you have to get back to your community and to these kids.
Right.
So for the last 15 years, I've been doing Go Beyond the Game
Okay.
football leadership camp. And I've been doing this with my man Oz Hakeem. He used to play wide receiver with the LA Rams. They're Super Bowl champion. And for 15 years, we've been doing free camps, you know, no grants, you know, all out of our pocket.
Oh, wow.
And you talking about community. Community comes out in the love. When we put these things together, it's just like, it's overwhelming.
Really?
It's almost I could sit back and say, okay, now this is actually, you know, like I said, stuff I could actually write about later on. 'Cause like now I'm like in the midst of living it.
Right.
But you know, I step back, it's beautiful. I mean, 15 years, I mean, like schools, like give us, you know, the field. Like, come on, man, here, you know?
Right.
Like Nike donated and, you know, different companies just donate stuff just, and we don't even know where it comes from, Melissa.
Right,
Seriously. It's
right.
like, it's truly a blessing. I mean, I can even tell you one year, we were just lazy one year. And we put about 4 days of promotion into it. I mean, that was like one of the most biggest camps we had. We had like 200 kids. I don't
Really?
know where they came from or anything. It's just like, that's when we knew right then. We were like, okay, this is a blessing.
Yes.
Let's keep this moving.
So what do you do? Tell me, like, the camp is a one-day camp?
It's a one-day camp.
Okay.
And we have workshops because it's go beyond the game. It's like, what are you going to do when the game stops?
Right.
You know, is this game for everybody? Like, prime example, now that my son is grown, he came up through the camp. I could use him as an example. Excellent linebacker his whole life, you know what I'm saying, from 7 years old. I mean, played the game the way it's supposed to be played. But he's a real linebacker, like Ray Lewis. But he's only, 5'9", 170. You need to be
Right.
255,
Right.
245. Like, his
Right.
body's not going to grow like that. He doesn't have
Right.
that type of frame. So now what? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you know, what do you do now? So now you can tell kids, you know, okay, your dream doesn't stop. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I can still think football, but now apply it to somewhere else.
Yes.
You know? So we have, like, you know, different guests come in to tell stories like that. You know, guys may have had a knee injury or something. So, you know, a lot of guys, you know, kids break down after that. You know, they can't, you know, really cope. You know,
Right.
you've seen, you know, some stars who came up with us in football and they whizzed out by like 17 to do with their life after that. So
Right.
this camp is for that because we was tired of seeing that.
And that's this Saturday.
That's this Saturday in Dorsey.
Okay.
Free to all.
Oh, good.
Yeah, like I said, we always have NFL pros come out, talk to the kids. We always have something free, you know, Under Armour, wristbands, sweatbands, you know, all kind of stuff because people donate, and it's been a beautiful thing. Like we get free physicals, like for all the parents that, you know, you have to pay, you know, for physicals for your kids to play football.
Right.
We give out free ones, so.
Oh,
you
wow,
come
that's
there, get
wonderful.
free physicals, and
So
man, it's beautiful.
June 6th, Dorsey High School,
Mm-hmm.
8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Bring out your boys. Do you ever have any girls?
No, matter of fact, we did. We did. We had a girl. We had a girl, actually. We sure did, and she was pretty good.
So tell me, I mean, do you get out on the field and do some things? You work with them? And
Yeah, hands-on. Everything
Hands-on.
is hands-on. Everything is hands-on. So we have like circuits. Like some kids would be on the field, some kids would be in the classroom.
Okay.
Like we had the guy that gets perfect scores on SATs. He was there, you know.
Right,
Man, call me anytime. Bam, give me a number.
right.
Help you out.
Oh, good.
That's his thing. He every year, like even they change the test, like he still get perfect score.
Wow.
So yeah.
Well, this is a great way to give back to the community, and I'm glad to
Definitely,
know that you're
definitely,
doing that because that's what
definitely.
we want everybody to do. We want you to give back.
Like we have people like your previous guests come out. We had this single father was blind. He had 8 kids. Blind,
What?
handling that, Melissa. Handling it. You know? And like I said, so all that be inspiring for all of
Oh,
us, even
yes,
the coaches. You know,
yes.
it's like, you know, let's do this. So it's like
Wow.
a real beautiful community effort, man.
No, that's wonderful. So bring your children out, and it is absolutely free. When do you have anything that's free? And a lot of times when I hear about these events, you know, I think about, like you said, Nike giving back. Sometimes even if you can get 100 people to give you $5, that will make a really big impact. You may be able to buy bottles of water, things like that, you know, to give back. So what I can do is I would like to donate 5 cases of water for the day.
Beautiful.
Okay,
Beautiful.
so put me down for 5 cases of water
That's excellent.
because that's something that I can do,
big
and that's the
blessings all
thing.
day.
Do what you can do. You know, you may not be able to save the world, but I can get 5 cases of water easily, or you know, and then maybe throw some Gatorade in there. How about that?
Yep.
So, or Powerade. What are the
Yep,
kids
yep.
like? Powerade or Gatorade? Doesn't matter.
Yep.
Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do my part and do what I
Yes.
can for Go Beyond the Game.
I
And if
love
you
it.
have small children, young boys, or even if you have a teenager, bring them out and let them
Yeah.
mentor, let them talk, let them see, let them get involved. That's
8
the
to
thing.
18.
8 to 18. Let's get them involved and let's see what we can do. Or reach out to Darren. Give us your info. I want to call you Darren so bad, Legendary.
Ooh,
Reach
I
out to
would do that.
Legendary. Reach out to Legendary. Give us your information, how we can reach you or Go Beyond the Game.
Okay, start with Go Beyond the Game.
Okay.
That's at the ilmfoundation.org. Yeah, they switched that up on me. I'm so upset because I put the website in my book, and now the old website's not even in there anymore.
Okay.
So yeah, the ILMfoundation.org. That's for Go Beyond the Game
Okay.
football camp and student mentorship. And then as far as books go, OverTheEdgeBooks.com and Amazon.com for Young Lokes on the West Side and Everyday Hustling coming out next week. By yours truly, Legendary.
Legendary. I won't call you by your government name anymore.
Yeah, please don't do that.
I know better.
Actually, I already paid the fee to have it changed. You know?
Did you? You
Yeah,
really had your name
A
changed?
long time ago, man. He's dead.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
but now I
he's a
know.
done deal.
Now I know. So, did you have any sisters or brothers?
Nope, only child.
Only
But not a
child.
lonely one.
Wow. But you were very popular in high school.
It's yours crazy because I'm still the same way. It's like I know everybody, but I'm still a loner.
Really? Huh.
Yeah,
Well, that
interesting.
kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
That's not a bad thing. Knowing everybody and being a loner, that
Yeah,
means
that's
you
a
can
writer's life. Yeah.
you you can creep silently.
Yeah.
And don't have to blame anybody. Nobody has to blame you if something goes down because you're a party of one.
Exactly.
Right. Okay, well, I want to thank you for coming in.
Also, thank you for having me.
And when the next book comes, you're welcome to come.
Yes, I can't wait
And
for
visit?
that one. Everyday Hustling. Y'all get ready.
Everyday Hustling.
Showtime.
So I'm wondering, is this my book?
Yes, you can have that. You
And
can
I'm
roll with
wondering,
that.
can we sign it?
Yes.
As all artists do.
Okay.
Authors.
Don't let this scare you, though.
So he'll be coming back. All the people from Hamilton, we want to shout you out. All the people from Nobel, shout you
Yeah,
out. 36th Street
definitely.
School, shout you out. All of us are making an impact in society, in our community, and we had a great school life growing up. So we're still all tied together, whether it be Facebook or friends that have kept in contact very closely. It's been great, and we're living a great life. So we want to stay blessed and send blessings out to all of you at this time. All right.
Yes.
And on that note, we're going to take a break and come back with some community events. And we are back. I want to give everyone some events that are going on. Well, first, we want to start with my guest, Go Beyond the Game. Bring your children to Dorsey High School this Saturday between 8 a.m. and 3 p.m. from ages 8 to 18. If you have anything you would like to donate, let's donate some Gatorade, some Powerade, or some water, some refreshments for the children that are going to be out there. They're going to be out spending a positive day doing something that they love to do, and then learning about other options that they may have that go beyond the game with their lives. The first event that I want to speak about is dating, adults embracing failure. I don't know if that sounds like that's a good thing or not, but Friday, June 5th at 9:15 p.m. It's going to be at the Complex Theater, 6476 Santa Monica Boulevard. The cost is $12. And this sounds like a play, something in the community that you can do with a friend. $12 is not too much to spend. It's cheaper than a movie and probably more interactive. You probably get more pleasure out of a personal play, seeing someone. The next thing that I'm going to tell you about is Sangria Organic Oasis, the Summer of Sangria Tour. This is in the Rolling Hills Estates, and it's free. Saturday, June 6th at 10 a.m. You're going to go out and you're going to have they're going to have a mobile tour of all types of sangria and juices. So that's in Rolling Hills Estates. That's a great thing. It's going to be going on Saturday at 10 a.m. Pasadena live music, the Los Dos, the Osco Fiasco, the Tomorrows. So that's in Pasadena. 2640 East Colorado Boulevard. This is a free event. They have a new stage. They're going to have live music all night in Pasadena. And this is where everyone's going to come and unwind and get crazy. That's what it says. I didn't say that. They said that. So Pasadena, if you have any questions and you're going to be in Pasadena, give them a call and go check it out. The number is 626-449-3485. And then this sounds like this is going to be a lot of fun. Every Child Matters. 5K run, walk, and a 1K kids run. This is going to be, you would Google it. It's in Studio City at the CBS Studio Center. So sounds like it's gonna be at the CBS lot, June 7th, 2015 at 8:30 a.m. Registration for the 5K is $45. The 1K is $7. And the 5K for children that are between 9 and 17 is $35. So that's a great thing to do. Some people, they know all the runs. They go to laraces.com. They find the races. The 5Ks always benefits charities. For the most part, they do. And they go out and run and participate. So that's always a fun event to do with your family. And this one is called Beatbox LA Grand Opening, Saturday, June 6th. Beatbox LA. It's in Culver City. 11828 Teale, Teale Street. And this is going to be the official grand opening. You're going to dance, drink, stop and enjoy performances, and they're going to have a fashion show by the founder of the Pussycat Dolls. So if you have anything you like to do on Saturday night, 8 p.m., check them out in Culver City. A lot of great events. Google free events. My assistant, Gina, I'm so thankful for her. She goes on Yelp and gets these for me. And so Yelp has all the great events that are free or low cost in our area. And she gives me a whole lot. I kind of go through them. But you can eat red, drink red, save lives at Abbott Kinney's First Fridays. Now that sounds like that might be fun. That's Friday, June 5th at 5 p.m. and it goes on till 10 p.m. It's between Venice and Westminster. What it is, it's going to be a benefit to celebrate or to help red.org. They're going to partner with the National Food Truck Association, and Bank of America is hosting Food Truck Rally First Fridays, and they'll donate 40 cents of each customer's purchase to Bank of America, and it's going to be great. It's for AIDS. This is a good one. I like this one. I might go check that one out. And then Taste of Eagle Rock Neighborhood Party. It's the home of Michael Nogueira, 2154 Hill Drive, and the cost is $10 to $30. You're going to go out and have a great time trying different foods in Eagle Rock. If you have any questions, you can give them a call. They don't have a number here, but it's $25 in advance, $30 at the door, $10 for kids. Just Google some fun events. She gives me a lot, and I never have enough time to do all of these, but there's a fun run. This is at the annual Roadhouse Aquarium Fun Run for the Oceans. And guess where it's going to be? Manhattan Beach Pier. They always do a lot of great things out in Manhattan, Hermosa. We go to the beach cities and have a good time over there. It's always fun. I think that might be it. She has given me just too many to read, and I'm not going to read them all. We like the food trucks. The food trucks are in the marina on Thursdays. Summer concert series. It's going to be jazz season. All the jazz concerts are coming up. We want to spay and neuter our pets. Very, very, very important. There's a mobile van that goes around and does spay and neuter for free. And then my friend Melanie at Bark Avenue, they spay and neuter our pets as well. So Bark Avenue Foundation, that's Melanie Poses. Wine and Jewels fundraiser, check that out in LA. So many great things, just a lot of fun. free cheer lessons. Oh, the girls might be interested in this. After you go root on Legendary and root on the guys at Dorsey on Saturday, you can go at 9:30 a.m. on Saturday to Yo-Yo Elast Cheer. That's in LA, and it's a free event. The number is 818-573-0134. She's just giving me too many. This one's something about cannabis. Didn't get to it, but for all you cannabis lovers, I know you know where to find it. So there you go. We're going to see you next week in the community. If you have someone that wants to come on, you have something great you want to talk about, just come on and check me out. We're going to be doing something on Do Black Lives Matter with all the things that are going on with the police. We're going to do a short little panel about that big topic, and we'd like to see you here. If you have any comments or suggestions, let me know. I want to thank Legendary again.
Indeed.
For coming on and hanging
thank
out.
you. Thank
And do you have
you.
any final comments? Anything?
Yes. I want to kiss you on your dimple. I've been waiting since 7th grade
Do
for
it!
this moment. So I want to do it on TV so all my Nobel friends can see. Mwah.
Oh, it's so nice to have friends that you've been friends with for 100 years, and to have a good relationship. And we always had a lot of fun growing up. We had a good life. I'm gonna keep saying that again. Growing up, getting bussed out to the valley, and having a different experience. Growing up, you know, where we did and how we did was a beautiful thing. So we want to say hello to all of our friends.
Yes.
Who we grew up with, and stay
Indeed.
blessed, stay blessed,
Indeed.
stay blessed.
Blessings.
And purchase the book. Where's the book?
Right there.
Purchase the book.
Young Lokes on the West Side by a Legendary Experience.
All right, there we go. We'll
Indeed.
see you next week in the community. Everyone have an awesome and amazing week. We'll see you.